They put in so much hard work and time and respect, compassion. So we want to give them a little token of our appreciation and love and for everything they've done. They gave Tara peace and justice.
That's all for now. I'm Lester Holt. Thanks for joining us.
NBC4 News at 11 starts with breaking news.
That breaking news tonight, an Israeli-American hostage taken in the October 7th terror attacks by Hamas has now been found dead.
Hirsch Goldberg-Pollitt is one of 6 hostages whose bodies were recovered. Israeli Defense Forces and intelligence officials tracked them down to a tunnel under Rafah and brought them back to Israeli territory. Goldberg-Pollitt was 23 years old when he was captured during the Hamas attack on the Supernova Music Festival in the Israeli desert. Since then, his parents have been fierce advocates to bring hostages home. Last week, they brought their plea to the Democratic National Convention.
There is a surplus of agony on all sides of the tragic conflict in the Middle East. In a competition of pain, there are no winners.
Hirsch, if you can hear us, we love you. Stay strong. Survive.
President Biden released a statement tonight saying that he is devastated and outraged. Earlier today, he called for an end to the war. Around 100 hostages remain in Hamas custody.
Also tonight, homicide detectives are now out at the home in Palmdale where a man was barricaded for hours today. LA County Sheriff's deputies were called out to that home on Oxford Drive around 2 this afternoon. People who live in that neighborhood were evacuated from their homes as a precaution. And more than 8 hours later, we've learned that the man was taken into custody.
Also tonight, more than 100 people in Rancho Palos Verdes are scrambling. In just hours, Southern California Gas plans to cut their power indefinitely because of damage to electrical equipment from the shifting land. NBC4's Amber Frias joins us live to walk us through what is going to happen tomorrow. Amber.
Good evening. Those shutoffs start tomorrow at noon, and the city has also issued evacuation warnings for people living in the Portuguese Bend area. They're also urging families not to use any water or plumbing after those shutoffs to avoid any sewage spills. Now, those who will be impacted were notified about the shutoffs this afternoon.
Really understand how frustrating this is and how hard it is for this community that's already been through so much. At Edison, we determined, because there was a fire last week, that this was necessary.
Kathleen Dunleavy with Southern California Edison says there was a small fire on Thursday that was caused by an electrical line that fell to the ground because of land movement. After that, the power company determined it was no longer safe to continue serving the area. The shutoffs will impact 140 homes in the Portuguese Bend region of Rancho Palos Verdes. And Dunleavy says the power company doesn't have a time or date as to when power could be restored. For people living in the impacted area, it's a new blow. Many of those who will lose power have already been living without gas for a month. SoCal Gas stopped servicing many of the same families due to increased land movements.
I'm asking for is, are they going to be obtaining generators for the sewers? Are they providing porta potties? They said that we would have alternate housing that they've been talking about for months.
Now, the city will open an emergency assistance center for those impacted families tomorrow from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. at the Ladera Linda Community Center, and those who need temporary shelter can also contact the city. Now, we tried speaking with the city in person tonight, but they told us they weren't holding any interviews because they have a scheduled news conference tomorrow morning. As for SSC, the electric company, they told us they will have representatives here all day long tomorrow, looking to answer any questions that people who live in the area may have. Reporting live, Amber Frias, NBC4 News.
And we will be sure to be at that news conference. Amber, thank you. New here at 11, a family in disbelief tonight after they say one of their relatives was killed in a stabbing. They identified him as 64-year-old Juan Garcia.